Hi there. In this lesson, we're gonna continue building this theme. So this is the template we're gonna build. So we have everything set up in the last lesson. So without wasting time, let's begin. And in the code editor, so just as a reminder, we're gonna code in less. Less is a CSS preprocessor. Less help us to code, more quickly and more efficiently. Okay, in the market, we have two standards. We have less and SASS. Okay, so after that, you can make some search to know more about this. And this style.less, okay, after compiling, so according to our configuration, okay, this style.less after compiling will be will transform in a style.css. Even we delete this file, okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, so even we delete this file, and when we go here and we save again this style.less, look, it will generate automatically a file, the style.css, and look, okay, it will generate the same, and I will show you how it works, okay, in the real world. Okay, and this dot dot, that's mean it has to go outside this folder. This golf file .js is located inside the folder automated, and in order to enter in the CSS folder, okay, it has to go outside this folder. Okay, dot dot, that's mean go outside this folder, this folder, and enter in the CSS folder. Okay, that's what you see this. And here, this is the destination folder. Okay, and this destination folder, this is the same folder, the same CSS folder. That's what you see, dot dot. That's mean it has to go outside this automated folder, and after that to go in the CSS folder, and it will generate automatically the style.css. Hope that makes sense. Okay, and here, this is the link of our website. Okay, and that's it. This is to say, any change occurs in the CSS folder and subfolder that less, the browser has to reload. And here, this is for HTML also. Any change occurs in the HTML folder and subfolder, the browser has to reload. Okay, and as default, this is Gulp, the Gulp plugin, and this is I wanna talk too much about this, but this is why we can say Gulp, like I've showed you in the last video. Okay, so and now we're gonna start coding our template. In our code editor, we're gonna get rid of this. Okay, this was for example, and just let me show you the theme we are building. Okay, this is the theme we are building, and we are going to code right now the navigation. Okay, let's go back. Okay, and before coding the code editor, let's go in our site. Okay, because it is always good practice to code in the browser. Okay, right click, okay, on this element, okay, and inspect, and click inspect. Okay, it will open this, and so as you can see, when I put the mouse over this element, it select the element that we are going to style. Okay, so nav bar. Okay, let me add nav bar. For class element, we have to locate them with dot. dot, and the name of the class. Okay, and we have to do position absolute. Okay, and width 100%. Okay, and after that we have to put padding, uh padding top 20 pixels, and padding bottom 20 pixels. Okay, and we have to add a background, because you see in the appearance we have a little background in the nav, and RGBA. Okay, RGBA will add 000, and after that dot 5. Okay, so as you can see, you see this little background. Okay, and what we have to do now, just copy this code. We're gonna put um, this in our code editor. So the advantage of this is that when you code in the browser, so what you will see, it take the modification. That's mean it should be okay when you put the code in, when you paste the code in the code editor. Okay, paste and save. And now let's go back to our site to see how it is. Okay, as you can see, this is like this. And why it is like this? Because we already code in the browser, we see everything was okay, and now it is like this. So let's inspect element. When you inspect element, so you see the navbar still relative, but we put the position to be absolute. And why is this? When it cannot take your CSS property, what you should do, you should overwrite this. And how to overwrite this CSS property? And let's go in our code editor real quick. We're gonna fix that. Okay, in our code editor, we're gonna put this absolute, we're gonna overwrite. Okay, like so. So to overwrite a CSS property, so just as if necessary. Okay, if necessary, so you have to put an exclamation and important, like so, and save. And now if we go back to to our code editor, it should be okay. Let me see if we generate the code. Okay, it should be okay. And now let's go back. Okay, and in our code editor, so as you can see, so it has the CSS um, property. Okay, so if you inspect this element, you see we have this position relative is over white. Okay, and now we add padding, we add a space, and on the top of it, of this buttons, and uh, a space above and below this button. Okay, but nothing changed, so we have to overwrite the CSS code also. Okay, and now let's go back in our code editor, and I'm gonna overwrite them. So I'm gonna add import into them. Okay, so like so, and like so, and save. And now if we go back in our site, so you see it takes the modification as expected. Okay, so and now I'm gonna create, let me show you what we're gonna create. According to our image, the image, our template. So you see we're gonna create the text over the image and the button. Before coding the text over this image, we should change the color of these links, and it is not difficult to do. Let me show you in the browser. Okay, for example, you see expand nav item as nav link. Okay, but in the browser this will be like so. Let me show you color, because we should always code in the browser. This is good practice. Right. So as you can see in the browser, the color has already changed to white. But I'm gonna do this in the code editor. And in our code editor, I'm gonna show you how to access this nav link using less. Okay. Okay. And we have this element navbar. We have already this element navbar, and we're gonna access container. Okay, let me show you. This is in less code. Okay, container. Okay, and inside the container, what we have inside the container. So this is a link. Okay, we're gonna go back in a while. This is a button. Okay, inside this container, we have this collapse. Okay. Okay, collapse. And inside collapse, sorry, what we have inside collapse, we have navbar nav. Okay, okay. So, and inside navbar nav, what we have nav item. Okay, and copy paste. Okay, and inside nav item, we have nav link. Okay, like so. And we access our element, and we can say color white. Okay, and save. Okay. Um, just before, let me show you how this style.less generate our style.css. I mean, you see, it generate in CSS this code. Okay. So less helps us, save a lot of time, and you're gonna see in a long run. And our site, this is the appearance of our site. So you see the color change automatically. Okay, and now let's code the text over this image. And now let's code the text over the image. Okay, and let's make a little space. Okay, div. Okay, I type div and press tab. Okay, and it generate automatically this div. Okay, open here, close here. Okay, and the name, I will give it the name of overlay wrapper. Okay, okay, and inside this overlay wrapper, I'm gonna create another div. I will name it title header. Okay, title underscore header, and I will create the nh1. Okay, um it will says, I will put the text in the template. Okay, this is the text in the template. Okay, and this is the for the title, and I will create a div also for the description. Okay, so okay, all these div that created right now, it just for CSS purpose. Okay, description, um description header. Okay, and press tab. I will This will be a span element. Okay, I will copy the text inside the template, the PSD template. And the last part, we have to add a button. Okay, I will call this div btn header. Okay, and inside of it I will create a link. Okay, and the text in the link will be learn more. Okay, and save. And now um, let me show you the appearance of the site right now. So okay, this is the appearance of the site, but it missed something. We're gonna add, the CSS to make all these go over this image. Now in the less file, let's go back to our code editor. Okay, so as you can see, we have header image. Okay, so in the less file, okay, let's create a comment. Okay, header. Okay, and we access the header image. Inside the header image, what we have this overlay wrapper. Okay, okay, like so. So I want this to be um, over the image. How can I do that? To do this, the first header image, we should put it relative position, okay, and the second to be position absolute, okay. That's how we can achieve that, okay, and save. So um, other thing you should do, you should add bottom, I mean bottom 0, okay, and left 0, okay, and let's check a little bit the appearance of our site. Okay, okay, and you see not yet done. Okay, let me refresh. I don't know. Okay, it's over. Okay, it's over. Okay, you see it has already over um, this image, but not yet done. Okay, let's continue. Let's go back to our code editor to fix that. Okay, and now in our code editor, okay, we should declare, I mean, the the height. The height should be um, 100%, okay, and the width should be 100%, okay, and save, okay. After that, let's take a look, okay, to the appearance of our site, okay, and as you can see, um, let me show you. It goes, I mean, uh, um, on the top left. Okay, so no problem. We're gonna fix that. The appearance of the site, so you can see the navigation disappeared. Okay, and we're gonna fix that right now. And in our list file, let's add that indexed one and save. So if we go back, okay, as you can see, the navigation, back to normal. So it is automatic reload. So after that, let me check it. Okay, automatic reload, and you see the navigation back to normal. And now let's fix, this text, in the middle uh, of the image. Okay, let's go back, and now, in the HTML element, I'm gonna add another div. This is just for CSS, for styling purpose. Okay, overlay, header. Okay, and paste all of these. Okay, no problem. And overlay header. Let's fix. This everything. Display flex. Okay, justify content center, align items center, and save. And now if we go back to the appearance of the site, let's take a look. You see, so it is in the middle of the image. So we're gonna add some styling, to change the color, put the button in the right place. So let me show you the template. So um, this is the template. So we're gonna fix everything. Okay, in our code editor now, so we're gonna let's um, make the header of the site better. So in the overlay wrapper, we have overlay header, okay, like so. And in the overlay header, we have the title header, okay, okay. And inside the title header, we have this h1, okay, as you can see, h1, and the color is color white, okay, and text align. This is the alignment center. We put the title in the center. And what else? We have the description also. So the description is inside the overlay header. So, okay. So, this element ends here. Okay. So here, overlay header, as you can see. And we put, description header here. And inside description header, we have the span element, okay. And we're gonna do the same thing. The color will be right, and the alignment will be center. And what else? Let's fix the button. The button is inside the overlay header, BTN header, okay. So btn header. btn header is inside overlay header, so you see. So okay, and inside of btn header we have a tag, okay, a link. And let's do it like so. So before, let's go to let's take a look in the appearance of the site to see if everything is okay. And okay, so I don't know why. Let's refresh. Okay, so as you can see, that's it. Okay, and now let's go back to our code. And okay, so we have the description header uh, was not properly aligned, so we're gonna make a little change. So description header, let's say the position relative, the width, I mean width 100%, okay, 100%, and display flex, okay. We declare the div flex, to align it, okay. Justify content center, okay, and align items center. So, and now if we go back in our site, so we see um, the description is center. And now let's take care of the button. Okay, let's go back to our code editor. And now we have btn header, this btn header. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing, display flex, okay, to align the button. Okay, and we're gonna add a padding top 40 pixels. And okay, and inside this btn we have the a tag, okay. So we can add a class, okay, a class of btn underscore custom, okay. This is the class we're gonna call here in the css file. This is the html file. And let's copy this class, and inside this btn header we have, okay, this btn custom. And in this btn custom, let's add a background, okay. I will add the color of the button. The color is this color. Okay, and what else? And the border, not border radius. Will go in a while. Border 1 pixel, solid, the same color. Okay. Okay. If let's take a look just to see how things. Okay, let's refresh. I don't know why it is not automatic refresh. Okay. Okay, and now let me finish in the browser for you just to understand better. Okay, and color, right? Okay, padding. I mean, let's say for padding, 10 pixels. Okay, and 40 pixels. So the first element is for the top and bottom, and the second is for, I mean, right, left and right. Okay, so that's it. I could say also, padding top, padding top. Okay, 10 pixels. Padding bottom, 10 pixels. Okay, padding right, 40 pixels, and padding left, 40 pixels. Okay, you see this is the same thing. I wrote in a single line. Okay, so I will remove all of these. I will put it in a single line. Okay, okay, padding 10 pixels top bottom and 40 pixels right left. Okay, and border radius. Okay, 30 pixels. Okay, to make it this round corner. Okay, and I think that's it. Let's copy all of these. Okay, and go back to our code. Okay, and put it here. I'm gonna remove this because, okay, and save. As you can see, this is it. So I don't want to make let's save. Let me show you the appearance of the site. So as you can see, that's it. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long. So in the next video, I will add, let me show you. I will add this logo, and I will add the custom font. The custom font is the, I can say, the style of the text. Let me show you the appearance of the template so that you understand better. And this is our template. So as you can see, we're gonna make the same style of the text. We're gonna add some custom fonts, okay, to look exactly the same. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. So this course, like I've just said in the beginning, is more suitable for beginners. This is why I it takes a lot of time to explain why I do this, why I did that. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please like a thumbs up, share it with your friend, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.